Um, what's up? Let's put some music on. Oh shit. That was a little loud. Okay, that's better. So let's see where we're gonna push today. It seems like we might be going back for these equal highs finally. Do we have any SMT? Yeah, I think we have, yeah, right here. See, we made a new lower low on NQ, but failed to make new lower low on ES. So I would expect that we're gonna start pushing higher. This is consequent encouragement of daily wick from yesterday. We basically made an inversion from this, but we're also in a higher time frame fair value gap. We also have an inversion here, so we'll see how the price reacts to that. But I'm pretty bullish for today. We might retrace lower, maybe take out this liquidity right here, and then I would like to see the push higher. Okay, so let's just wait now. Let's just see and wait what the price is gonna do now. We have an breaker here. This small little candle. So if we're gonna go above, I would like to see just go above this candle, close above, and push higher. ES is pretty strong today. Dollar also pushing now. That's not what I would like to really see. It's so weird that the market is pretty liquid right now because it's after the FOMC. Usually you can see like so many holes in the price. So far, not moving anywhere really. We took this liquidity right here. So we might see a push right now. I would like to see like some fair value gap or something. Displacement above this high. Do a fair value gap, enter on that and go higher. That's the plan for now. Like possible trade is also just trade off of this volume imbalance, because you can see we went above it and then are respecting it with the candles close. But personally, I do not want to take this trade. Okay, let's see if dollar is gonna drop even more. We have some equal lows on dollar. We have some unfilled fair value gaps right here, so that could be a target for dollar. Also here some equal lows, another equal lows. There's like a lot of liquidity there, but we also have these equal highs, so we'll see. Also SMT right here on ES and Q, so not looking good for the longs. Still waiting. I hope this is not gonna be just like the usual 3 AM chup chup and then move at 4. But what I've noticed in the London session is that from 3 to 3:10 we are usually just chopping, and then at the 10-minute candle we make some move. So let's wait for the 10-minute candle. And usually the 10-minute candle is showing us the direction of the move. One more minute. Any news today? Manufacturing? Anything else? Just some random news. Manufacturing. I guess nothing too important today. Okay. So, give us the move. Still no moves. Dollar is dropping finally. Yes, made a new lower low. And Q held above. Let's see if we're gonna get even a single trade from this session here. It's fine if we don't, but you know, it's more entertaining if we do, because also you can pass Apex funded challenge in just 1 day now. Have you guys heard about that? About their new sales strategy? No more 90% off, but 1 day to pass. So, I'm back into this farewell gap. We're still kind of rejecting this order block or breaker right here. So, quite possibly we could just reverse from this, go down, look for some inefficiencies in the market. Like we have a volume imbalance here, unfilled farewell gap here. So what could possibly happen is just go from this breaker into this farewell gap and then maybe push back up. But with dollar dropping lower again, do not feel too confident about going short. Like if we make an inversion from this candle here, I will possibly go for a short, but with lower size, because dollar is still dropping. So you know, I am not as confident in this trade. Also, if we would make like an inversion from this 5-minute one, I would be way more confident. Let's see on the 15-minute. I'm gonna delete some of these. One more possible outcome is that we're gonna go from this breaker back into this gap from yesterday, and then maybe push back higher. Okay, so we're dropping. Unless we close below this, I'm not entering any trade. This could just be a liquidity sweep. So let's just wait for the close. Once we close, I'm gonna enter 2 micros. Just a very small position. Alright. I would like to see touch this again. I'm gonna put a 94 order. I'm gonna put an order into this fair value gap. And my stop loss, we put the short there. My stop loss above this swing high. Or if we close back above this inversion. Alright, dollar made a massive move. Did like anything come out in the news? 915. Oh. So far rejecting the inversion. Also another thing I'm looking for is if we close above this 30-second fair value gap, I would also consider closing the trade now. But we're still holding, so still good. I will take one contract off if I see us rejecting from this other block. And then one here. I hope you cannot hear the drilling. My neighbors are just drilling every single day now. So annoying. See the inversion still holding. We went into this volume imbalance to fill it up. We might come back up again for this one. Also this 5-minute one. If we close the 5-minute candle above, I'm also closing, right? Dollar pushing. You might see the close above. Yeah, and we closed above. I'm gonna get out of the trade.
Order filled.
$17 loss. That's like fine, you know, that's just not even one handle move on Nasdaq. We could still possibly see this 5-minute inversion to hold. But for me, my rules were set, and that was if we close above this inversion, I'm closing the trade. Dollar is still pushing higher and higher. It's going for the equal highs right here. Okay, the 5-minute closed below. So to me that looks pretty good. I will enter another trade from this volume imbalance. Might not get the trade. Might not feel me. So let's just wait and see if I'm gonna get filled or not. We went into the 15-minute fair value gap and order block here. I'm gonna put one sell order on this fair value gap and one more if we touch this inversion volume imbalance. Dollar still pushing. We might see the dollar reverse after this move up. This order block still holding. It's all right. Finally dropping. So let's just put the win loss, one loss. Now let's see if this one is gonna be a profitable trade. My stop loss above this swing high. Dollar is gonna push higher. Like every time you see the price just going like this, like just touching it, that means that we're gonna go there again. Might not go there like immediately, but at some point we will. Also, this order block is holding the 15-minute. Okay, I will close the trade. I don't like how it's holding. It's holding just too much. I would like to see just either a big drop down or Like, I don't like how this order block is holding. Also, we have an inversion on this huge candle. We've had yesterday inversion on the 1 hour one. See the 4 hour. Okay, you see, dollar went again above this high right here. This liquidity. And we might see it push even higher. And most likely see this drop, but not too convincing. I would personally like to see an inversion here. We went into this fair value gap. He filled it. We have also order block here. So it's pretty good spot for it to reverse. Dollar pushing. Sometimes I'm like wondering if it's even good, you know, to look at the dollar, because usually I can see what's happening in Nasdaq and I have like some bias, but then I see dollar doing completely something else and it just messes with my head. So I then like do not take the trades, you know, or I take a wrong trade and I take just a trade off of dollar because it's pushing, and then I see, you know, short bias stuff, even though I would be like long biased. So let's see. I would like to see just a quick drop from dollar, close above this fair value gap, and, you know, push back up. But I'm getting just like mixed signals right now. Went again into this order block. Like if we close on the 15-minute below this fair value gap, then I would feel even more convinced that it's gonna go short, but until then, not really. We're closing the 15-minute in 10 seconds. And we closed below. Dollar pushing even higher. We have an inversion here. So do we push the short? Do we push it? Let's see how the ES is looking. There's no inversion. See the 1 hour. Nothing. We have this inversion here. Like, this is tough. Tough price action. Let me see, is there anything else? Like, we also have this unfilled fair value gap here, which I would expect that we're gonna go and fill at some point today or maybe Monday. But other than that, I do not see anything on the downside. And on the upside, we have equal highs here. Some fair value gaps. And also the equal highs all the way above. Seems like we might not get any good trades now in this London session. This order block is still holding. Dollar is dropping finally. Seems like ES is also pushing. Let me just delete some of these things. Like right now, if I was in the trade, I would just put my stop loss basically into break even. I feel like in London, it's way easier to get like 5 handles. Just, or like, you know, it's easy also to get 10 handles, but it takes way more time. 5 handles, you can get them quick. Just like in New York, you can get very quickly 10 handles. So maybe I will start trading like 5 handles in London, 10 handles in New York. So let's see. Are we gonna close? If you're gonna close above this fair value gap here on the 2 minute, that would be a good inversion. But if I see that we're gonna like reject this fair value gap, just like this, and we stay like this, I would expect that we're gonna go even lower. Because we took this buy side liquidity here. I'm gonna wait for the 2 minute candle or so to close. And then I'm gonna look for the shorts. We have some small SMT with ES too. So let's see how we move now. But like, look again, I just want to go short, and dollar is just dropping. When I want to go long, dollar is pushing. Damn. Okay, so a new low. Is ES gonna make a new low? And seems like this 15-minute inversion worked pretty well. Okay, so 1 minute we closed below. I'm gonna enter a shot. Let me see if ES has any targets. Possibly this unfilled fair value gap. But also we've reached this target. Like, alright, let's just wait now. Like my short would be from here into this low here. And since we filled it before, like I even got a chance to enter, I'm not gonna enter now. You know, when I enter a trade, I want to target the first swing high and then maybe some lower target. But if I see that the first swing high was already touched, I do not feel as confident in the trade, because it basically took my first objective, you know, my first trim position. Let's see, do we have any breakers here with other block here? We might see just a touch of this, push higher back up. That could be a good entry for a long. Still waiting. Not big moves today. We moved like what, 15 handlers from 3 o'clock? Like from here all the way up here, 15 handlers. Yeah. It's like very hard to get 10 handle trades from that. You would have to basically take the whole move. From this fair value gap, we get 10 handles, but did we? Almost. Alright, if we get an inversion here, that would be a great trade. Let's see what ES is doing. We took these lows. We have another SMT here. You see this low, this low, this low, and this low. mid lower low on NQ, high low on ES. But once again, you know, the dollar is just not moving the way I want it to move. Okay, I'm gonna... We also failed to hold this other block, which isn't a good sign for a long, but I guess we have to play what we have. You cannot always get the perfect price action. Like, we took a lot of sell side liquidity right here. So it would be... I would expect it to go up now. And just push higher finally for the equal highs right here. Okay, still not closing above this fair value gap. Or if we close above this fair value gap too, that would be also great. I would enter on this one. Like this inversion, it's... I like this one even more because you can see that the price was rejecting it and rejecting. And once it goes above, it's just like even a stronger PD array for me. But like something like this is just... doesn't seem like too convincing, you know. We went above this fair value gap, but also we rejected this one. $15-minute candle closing in 1 minute. So if we close above this line right here, I would just go long. We are still holding this, all of these. This could be just a sweep again. Dollar is still pushing higher. Did ES take out the equal highs? No, still didn't. Yeah, I don't like to see this at all. We just failed to close above. We might bounce from this fair value gap, but not what I'm looking for. And by the way, guys, soon I'm gonna have like a moving character, so it's not as boring as this, just static frog. I'm gonna be the first trading VTuber, I guess. Let's see what's the risk on this. Like, this looks like a good long to me, but dollar is just pushing. What are you guys trading? Or just watching the price action, this chop? Okay, now it seems like it's gonna drop. But also that's like another thing, you know, if I was to short this, I would like to see at least this high taken out, which did not happen. But we are still respecting the bearish feeder race. That's like a good sign. And disrespecting the bullish ones. So that's like, you know, that screams a short. But I guess the silver bullet for today would be like this fair value gap into this liquidity here. And that might just be the move, you know, for this London session. We'll see how 4 AM moves the market. Because sometimes it's just like in New York, you know, from 10 to 11, you sometimes get just consolidation and then move at 11. It's some here. You might get consolidation from 3 to 4 AM and then move at 4. And if the macros are the same, then I would expect that we are gonna start moving at 350. So let's just see this move. Okay, 1 minute until maybe a macro. I see the macro. Let's see if someone has it. What even is this? All right, not this one. I see the macro. So from 3 AM until 3:30 AM. I don't think that's right. Like, how can these indicators all show something else? All right, let's not do these. Seems like waste of time. All right, so dollar dropping after we took out the buy side. Let's see, do we have a sell side? Yeah, we have some equals here, so I would expect that the dollar is gonna drop again. That would mean a push for NQ and ES. So we might just see on NQ maybe like one more push into this order block here. And then push higher. We're gonna wait and see. Also guys, if you enjoy the stream and you have free hands, you can give me a free like. It would like mean a lot to me. So thank you all if you like this video. It seems like we're not gonna move anywhere. You might be just rejecting this inversion and then push lower. So we're in this inversion again. And also, do you see how we are holding this inversion here? Went above and always closed below. So maybe if we're gonna close above, that would be a good sign for long, but I don't think we're gonna go long until we touch this order block here. So first we push above these equal highs here, and then dump on the breakout tradeless. If I was feeling spicy, I would enter a short here now, but I don't want to risk, you know, in London. Much rather risk on more higher probability trades in New York Open. Alright, so let's see if the 5-minute one, if it closes above this inversion here. Because we might see just like a huge candle down. Alright, so we closed above. We also closed above this fair value gap here. Also, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like we might actually push higher because, you know, we took out this liquidity here. Now we have a shift in market structure. We have held this fair value gap here. So I'm gonna just put an order right here. My stop loss would be below DC close, which isn't the best, but you know, I know Damn, like dollar is still pushing. I'm gonna just enter like a micro again, just to be in a trade, not to necessarily make a living out of this trade. So let's see if it fills me. But I don't think it will go back down again. It might not like give us a single chance to enter because they were accumulating here and pushing higher. This is the fair value gap. I'm gonna enter the position on. Let's see where it moves until 410. I think that we're gonna push higher now. Dollar is finally dropping.
Order filled.
All right. I want to see this fair value gap hold. So I'm gonna wait for this trade to play out and then I'm gonna maybe close the stream. We'll see if we see like some big moves again. Yes, just stop below this high once again. Hey, what's up, Ray? Is it Ray? Am I saying it correctly? I would like to see just like a more aggressive push. We might reach back into this 5-minute fair value gap and then maybe push back up. If we do reach into this one, I do not want to see us go below too much this midpoint of it. I'm gonna just put the risk on this trade to 1-to-1. So guys, is any one of you funded with Apex? Because I requested a payout and still got no information about it at all. And everyone on the NDLR just stream got from a Gary token. I have like no idea at all what it is. Is it like some... It's like a crypto thing now. It's not like a stock. Okay, dollar going down again. Also, guys, did you see... It's got a crypto. Did you see the sales video from Apex? It was like so... I don't know. It felt very weird watching it. They were like selling you the dream so much. Because you can now pass the evaluation in like 1 day, you know. Got a crypto. And is it on TradingView? Okay, it might be reversing now. If it closes below, I'm gonna close the trade below the midpoint of this. We went into this inversion. I don't like this. I think that we might be on the wrong side. We just went back into this breaker. And we might be just rejecting that. So I will move my stop loss. Let's see if we close below this 2 minute. If we close below, I'm gonna just close the trade. All right, so far. holding well. Two-minute inversion held, and let's see, are we gonna finally push? I'm gonna give it until 410 and then I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna move the stop loss below this swing low because I would not want to see it go there again. One tick below. Do you review crypto? I mean, I can if you want me to, but maybe not some, just like, you know, not main crypto. You know, I cannot really review that because that doesn't really work with ICT concepts because, you know, that does not move based on any algorithms or anything. Okay, we made new high here. Still no high on ES. I want to see the next. This candle right here, I would like to see it push on ES. If it doesn't push, then we would have SMT, and that's like not good at all. We're also just still holding in this breaker. So if I don't see a push right now, I'm gonna close the trade and profit. Yeah.
Order filled.
Where did I take the trade from? It was, yeah, 95. So let's just see if it's gonna go there or not, but I'm not gonna be risking anymore. Subscribe to like channel, thanks. Can you review on Gary? I mean, do you mean like Gary Network? Is that what you mean? Or Gary Crypto? Let me see. I mean, it's like hard to say, you know, because this is, it's just not moving based on any algorithmic delivery. Is it listed on major exchange like Rec and KuCoin? I mean, if it was based on my my review and like how I trade from fair value gaps and stuff like that, I would say that it will go up on the monthly chart from the fair value gap, but you know, that's like not a financial advice, and I do not think that this moves algorithmically. I think this moves just with manipulation only, which means that, like, you know, people with a lot of money can just move the price whenever they want. All right, so it went into our target. So That's great. That's 2 win. No, it was one. Actually, yeah, it was 2 wins. Like 1 break even, 1 win. So I'm gonna just put 1. Alright, guys. I'm gonna turn the stream now. Thank you all for watching. And see you on New York Open. I reviewed it. I was just talking about it now. Like, I cannot look at it on trading view. Or can I? Yeah, okay, this one. Well, I mean, there is like not much I can review, I think, so, you know. Is it this one? Like, we considered it, took out the liquidity here. Like, based on my trading strat, if we go below this fair value gap, it's gonna be inversion. And it's gonna go down all the way. But there's liquidity right here. If this fair value gap holds, it might go up. Yeah, so I guess. Alright, I'm closing the stream. Thank you guys for watching. See you on New York. Bye bye.